Hi, my name is Maisie Stout, and my individual project for stuff was to attempt to reduce food and food-related waste by not overbuying at the grocery store and also not going out to eat at restaurants, while also just being mindful of what I consume in an attempt to be less wasteful. My project consisted mostly of recording my waste, um, like in a food journal, but with trash, and planning out meals and meal prepping. I am very bad about going to the store and buying whatever looks good, so I wanted to use this project as an opportunity to teach myself better habits for consuming food. So, this is a picture of my fridge before I started my project. Ignore the adult beverages. But as you can see, the stuff on the right side of the fridge, where the bagels and the packaged deli meat and the protein drinks are, that is all my stuff. It is very full because I buy a lot of food, and a lot of that stuff probably would have got thrown away had I not started my project right then. This is one of the reasons I wanted to do this project because I buy a lot of food and fill up my fridge and then I waste half of it. So I just wanted to become more thoughtful whenever I go to the store and make purchases um, regarding food so that I don't do this anymore. And this is a picture I took a couple days ago of my side of the fridge. As you can see, it is a little less full. There is a container with chili that I ate for the week. Basically, during my project, I would meal prep and just make a huge quantity. I was on a soup kick, so I made soup, and that's pretty much what I ate. For my meals, I did eat, a normal breakfast of like eggs and stuff, but I just wanted to meal prep and have less packaged foods that I would end up not eating. And this is just an example of one of the meals that I meal prepped. It's just a huge batch of soup that I ate, I think during the second week of my project. That soup lasted me a really long time. It was 90% produce, and there was chicken, and that really helped me reduce my waste because I just cooked the what I would eat all week in one day, and instead of making a bunch of different meals with a bunch of different ingredients, I just cooked once and ate off of it for the rest of the week, which was actually really nice and helped save time and money. And this is a very poor picture of one of my records. So I compared the waste journal that we had to do for class to the waste journal that I kept while doing my project. And I did end up producing a little bit less waste. I could have avoided a lot of the waste that I still produced while doing my individual project, but it was difficult because I already had a lot of that stuff at my house, and um, there were instances where I did end up eating out, even though that part of my project was to not do that. So I wasn't as successful as I wanted to be, but there was an improvement from even just a few weeks. So I'm a little proud of that. I also kept track of my banking records during my project, and I was able to reduce my spending. Before the project, I would spend around $75, $80 minimum on groceries. But during the project, I reduced that down to $30, $40, which I was happy about. But more importantly, I was able to reduce my waste while at home. Sadly, though, I am a college student, and college students eat out with their friends and family. So I did not do as well as I wanted to with eating out. But I still think I learned a lot from this project about how to reduce waste and just doing more work on yourself to be mindful about sustainability and how you can be more sustainable in regard to food waste specifically with this project.